Pisces. So let's get some heart healing messages out here for you. Heart healing love messages just to see what's blocking you, what advice spirit has for you, and what could be currently going on with you with certain love situations that you are dealing with. And this can also be in reference to self-love if you're not involved with anybody, okay? Take the messages as they resonate. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by clicking the link to my booking site in the description box below. If you do not follow me on Facebook already, you can do so by clicking that link as well. And if you would like to donate to my channel, you can click one of the links that I have available for you down below. Also, if you have not liked and subscribed to my channel, please do so. It'll help support me very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pisces, my lovers. My water sign lover. My lover, my lover, my lover, my friend. You have the message of freedom. This is a spiritual message. This message is about what it is that you receive from within. So take a moment. Matter of fact, let me hold it up again. Take a moment and just take in the energy of this card. Just look at it for a moment. And feel what's within your heart, and that is the message that spirit have for you. Okay, the message is about freedom. I feel like it's about how you could potentially free yourself from past situations that could be weighing you down energetically and unknowingly. That's just my interpretation of what that energy feels like, but for you it can mean something entirely different, and take it as it resonates from your soul. The next card you have is the regret card. This card is about part of your energy that is caught up in regrets. And spirit is saying you feel you have missed something important, which brings you great sorrow. You may be regretting the choice you made or looking to turn back time, but this isn't necessarily a good idea. And you have to remember to always do your best with what you have. You always make the right choices when you make them on your own. These regrets create a heavy inner burden which disconnects you from your inner beauty. They also create blockages inside of you, disconnecting you from your solar plexus chakra. So that's the chakra that is needing some attention from you. It could be some slight blockages there. Spirit is also saying then you may be caught in an inner struggle, letting yourself be guided by negative thoughts, and that inner struggle can definitely weigh you down and push you from regret into depression, and that's something that we definitely do not want. Spirit saying this isn't right for you. Take time. I was saying take time to understand the source of your regrets. Write them down and then release them. This will allow you to create new space for new actions. So that's what we're starting off with, my beautiful Pisces. Let's see what could be blocking you when it comes down to love. What's blocking you in your heart space? What's going on with my Pisces? Okay. All right. You got age issues, comparison, lust not love, and fated to be alone. Let's start with this age issues card. You feel too old or too young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Honey, if somebody's age bother you, then leave them alone. You're not, I don't want to tell you, I'm going to call the thing a thing. You're not mature enough to handle the situation that comes between you and that person. Age honestly does not mean nothing when it comes down to how a person shows up and with what it is that they present and come to the table. Because girl, whether this girl, boy, child, whether they older or younger, they all a little slow. So we all still learning out here. Age ain't nothing but a number, okay? Let that go. And don't be worried about what nobody got to say. Anybody got time for that? Or maybe someone treat you like that. Try to little girl, you a little boy, you, and ain't none of that. Because it's very much so grown. This is giving grown and mature. And we ain't dealing with people like that. We moving away from people who display that type of childish, immature energy. We have the comparison card. Comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see new love for who they are. Sometimes Pisces, I ain't even gonna lie, sometimes you can't help but to recognize how people are similar to somebody you had just dealt with and be like, oh hell no, I ain't got time. And you be right. I ain't gonna lie, like 95% of the time you be right. The other little slim 5%, you be like, oh, okay. I see. But those be the ones you definitely will get your act together for and do right. So I'll say that, Pisces. It's not like you won't do right. You have lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. However, if good sex is something that you just want, you and that person must be open and honest with each other so that you can know what it is that you are doing moving forward. Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone, and it's not true. All right, tell you what, we're gonna back it up to this lust card. Don't be out here moving like this just because you think that you don't have no your special someone out here. Child, stay to yourself. Stay to yourself, but trust me, you ain't destined to be alone. You got there's somebody for everybody, and that's a fact. You just gotta stop being so selective with these dang on preferences. You need to be open and more vulnerable. Spirit is saying that you cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Baby, you gotta be vulnerable. You gotta show up as you and be you in all corners and all fabrics of your being. Like, you is who that person is here to date, not an idea of who they think you are. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. So you have to show up and give you. Criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. Do not be overly critical of someone about what it is that they can and cannot do. Okay, appreciate what is given and work towards working on what needs some adjusting, and y'all can grow together in that sense of connecting. Being cold, you seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. It's like when you ain't got time, you ain't got time. When they done took you too far and pushed you to the side, you ain't got time. But I also feel like for those of you who are single, you're very closed off and you're unaware of it. But you just like your company and your space right now. But you do have to open yourself up in order to receive love. You can't be out here being cold and icy towards somebody thinking that they gonna want that. Baby, nobody want that. Nobody want that. They want that soft you. They want that soft you. Yeah, you seeking perfection. Stop that. Everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. Okay, things that matter: morals, values, core values, the principles. Those things. Disrespect. Certain qualities, like certain things. Like what's your favorite color? This and that. And third. That don't matter. How do you treat your mama? How's your relationship with your father? What is it? What is your ideal of a solid family dynamic? What is your ideal of marriage? How long do you think is too long for this and that? It's like seek something that is really of value when it comes down to building a great relationship, and let go of that shallow shit that has been hindering you and holding you back all this time. And that way you won't waste no more time and the wrong type of energy with anyone moving forward. You'll be able to step into the love that you deserve with ease. What messages do Pisces have with their current connections and situations that they're going through? What is the current love energy now, my Pisces spirit? I got the 4 of Wands in reverse, and then I got the 3 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse is telling me, this 4 of Wands and this 3 of Swords both being in reverse is telling me that you're locked in on your healing, and just realigning yourself with what it is that you deserve. You're releasing things from the past. You're letting go of negative self-talk. You're recognizing where that has been a problem before, where you will kind of be too hard on yourself in the end, and you would do this behind closed doors so only no one would know but you. And now you're in that energy and space of saying, not this time. I see it, I recognize it, I'm healing it because it is not me. So you really just opening yourself up to seeing what needs to be healed and recognizing what needs to be changed so you can establish a solid connection and move forward in life. Yeah, 5 of Swords here is letting me know that like the inner conflict, the disappointments, or the conflict that you have with someone, you are seeing through it now, and it's giving, I learned what I needed to learn here. But with this Eight of Cups, you are taking your lessons and you're walking away from your disappointments and your losses, and you're moving towards something that is more fitting for you. You're no longer fighting for what isn't right no more. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You're more action oriented and driven to just say, all right, cool, I'm gonna go head out, instead of dragging your feet and sitting around wondering for too long, standing in shoulda, coulda, woulda energy, or how can I, or what can I do to make it work. Yeah, Two of Wands. You're planning something. You're planning on some of you could be planning on staying single for a while. I ain't gonna lie, you want to take a little break and just pour into yourself. Others of you could be planning on reconnecting with your person. You haven't seen them in a while and you just really want to make up. You miss their touches. You want to pour into them. Vice versa. Yeah, I'm seeing you make a choice when it comes down to y'all love. Just really getting back into it. Others of you are just planning on, like I said, staying single, pouring into yourself, and just choosing to see what's out there. And if it's not right for you, you're going to respectfully leave it alone and move forward. You're not going to sit out here and just waste your time with nobody. Your time is the most precious thing that you have, and you see that. I mean, so to be honest, for my single and for my coupled Pisces, y'all are doing amazing out here. Like, y'all not overly reacting no more. Y'all letting things be what it is. You moving forward. It's like, look, if you don't know, one thing I know for certain, you gonna miss my love if I pull it away from you. So play if you want to, but I'm not here to, you're not here to do nobody wrong. We all make mistakes. I'm willing. If you don't want to do it with me, then you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and move on and do it with myself. And it stands true as well, like especially for my singles. If you're not right for me, I'm not going to force it. I know a friend when I see one. I know a karmic lesson when I see one. I know when something is just not right for me. So you're trusting your your intuition, and it's definitely going to lead you rapidly towards that emotional fulfillment and that happiness that you want overall. Pisces, right? Yeah, stay locked in with yourself, baby, because you know what you're doing. Your love life is definitely about to improve. Your healing is definitely it was worse than this. I know. I can feel it, but it's like you've hit a certain level now to where it's like, this feels good. You're prioritizing pouring into yourself above all else at any given moment. You don't care what it is. And you're no longer holding on to the things that do not serve you. You let go of those old toxic cycles. Baby, you have evolved. You are here. I'm here. I'm her. Him, them, baby, you it. You're all that and some. Like, you're already the Nine of Pentacles. So what anybody can get from the right person coming in to love on you, and as you are loving on yourself, like I said, you're already the Nine of Pentacles. There's only one step to go. Ten of Pentacles. And if they was to bring you back down to the Eight of Pentacles, now we're not letting that happen. We're letting that go. This is that season where we're only moving forward in life cycles that are fulfilling for us. We're letting go of those cycles that are a hindrance to us. So this is what I have for you, Pisces. You have great love that's going to come in. Trust me, you are all that and some. And when someone comes to you, they're only going to be able to add to you. Anyone who takes away, you wouldn't even be able to get the time of day from you no more.